Pisces, welcome to your mid-month reading. This is for Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising. But yes, let's get into your reading. As a recap, I remember speaking with you guys about your reality shifting. Things were taking a shift in your life as you're leaving and transitioning from one aspect of your personality into another. You are to be expecting shifts. So that's what I remember pulling up for you guys. The song that came to mind as I was getting ready, preparing to start this video, was the Drake song from, what album was that? Views from the Six. I think what's the name of that song? I can't really remember the name of the song right now, but it goes, all of my let's just be friends, or friends I don't have anymore. So I don't know what's going on with that, but you may come to some realizations with some people that you were actually platonic friends with, or that you had a romantic interest in at one point, and then that reality shifted. You're no longer really interested in seeing where that can go. You kind of wanted to see if you can go from having that romantic interest in someone to being platonic friends, and that's not working out. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But listen to that song if you like Drake or know who Drake is. If not, I still suggest that you look up the lyrics at the very least, because there may be a message in there for you. But okay, let me show you what came out. First row, you have the Ace of Wands, followed by the Devil card and the Lovers. Second row, we have the Tower card, followed by the Four of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. And then in the final row for you, we have the Nine of Pentacles, followed by the Ten of Cups. Outcome card, best case scenario, we have the Nine of Cups with the Emperor card that came out. Bottom of the deck is the Strength card with the Six of Swords and the Ace of Swords. So yeah, I'm definitely sensing that there is some tension for some of you Pisces out there. With this Devil and the Lovers card, you may have a soulmate that is around. You may have a soul tie to somebody that you are interested in. There may be 3 people that you have potentially been dating. I wanted to say interchanging, so okay, as it resonates for you, but there are some things that you've been playing with, some ideas that you've been playing with, especially in matters of the heart. But there is one who is tugging at your heart, somebody that may be toxic or have toxic ways about them, but you're still attracted to them. There's still kind of like some unfinished business with this person, and you kind of understand that, but you're still trying to play the field and exercise your options. What's going on with that? You guys let me know in the comment section below. But I definitely feel like you sense like there's somebody that you're supposed to be with, or somebody that you can't get away from, that you can't escape from, despite your efforts in trying to look for love elsewhere, to try to find another partner. With this Devil and the Lovers card, and pertaining to the song that I said came up, it could very well be that situation where somebody was just trying to like play with your heartstrings. They weren't necessarily taking you seriously. They were kind of keeping you in a level of suspense, or you to them. You know, energy can go either way if this is not your own propensity, but they were trying to keep you in suspense while they continued to play the field. Didn't necessarily commit or make any effort to commit to you in the relationship. So you guys have kind of been at a standstill in love. Once you get through these obstacles, you will definitely see a turnaround with this energy. Just out the gate though, be careful if this is somebody that is coming back from the past somebody that comes in very hot and very passionate, but just as quick as they come in, they might leave. You know, they're not really consistent with their energy and or their efforts. They may be just trying to rekindle the flame with this Ace of Wands, but it's more of on a sexual desire type of thing. Like they're still only interested in a sexual relationship. They still speak with sexual innuendos, you know, hinting at things that aren't very serious. It's kind of more of a frivolous energy. Just beware of that if that person's coming back around, or just be careful as you're dating these people that you're not, because sex is sacred. If you are emotionally mature, you understand that you just can't lay and procreate with anybody, right? So just be careful that you're not sleeping with the devil. As far as career goes, you may have been going through it in work. You may have a toxic coworker that you are trying to get away from, and so coming into the mid-month of May, you will find that your passion is reignited. You're looking elsewhere, is what I'm getting with this Ace of Wands, even with the Devil card, because Pan, which is the devil himself depicted in this tarot deck, he's like looking away. You see the individuals trying to run away, so you're looking elsewhere to escape the toxicity if you haven't been getting along with your coworkers, or if you've just been unsatisfied with what you've been doing. You understand that that is not your sole purpose. You are coming into a moment where you are going after the things that you really are the most passionate about, that allows you to be your most creative self, because Pisces are extremely creative individuals, especially when we go through things that are like traumatic. And I'm saying we because my ascendant is in Pisces, but especially when traumatic things happen, or you go through something that is just painful, or that you perceive to be negative in the moment, a lot of creativity stems from that, and you're allowed to, either with your hands or just by word of mouth, what you're writing, just however, whatever outlet you use, through music even, you're just able to turn that pain into something productive. So you may be looking at that and seeing how you can venture out and start a business from what's been transpiring that's been a little bit more painful, more traumatic, more toxic. As far as obstacles, you have the Tower card with the Four of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. So I just want to say, like, if you have any pent up aggression towards someone, especially if it's your coworker or somebody that you were trying to build with romantically, that was kind of like playing games with you or stringing you along, just let that energy go, right? With this Tower card, now this is something that the universe has to do to you, because any other way that it has tried to reach you, you weren't understanding the message, you weren't learning the lesson. So some type of structure or ideal or behavioral pattern has to be let go of. I know with my Pisces being with my ascendant being in Pisces, speaking on the character of Pisces women and men, you guys, us essentially, can be so forgiving and have such vivid imaginations. Sometimes we run away with that, and that can also be with this devil energy. We're fantasizing about things a lot more than we are actively putting in the effort to change things or to materialize the things that we think about, right? So if that's kind of what you've been doing, you're still kind of living in la la land, haven't been really realistic about how to go about living your best life, you know, putting that best foot forward, putting in the actual work ethic that is required to manifest the things that you want, then that's going to come down. You're realizing that you can't keep doing that because it's leading to nothing but dissatisfaction. You're disappointed in the end when things don't work out, but it's because you spent a little bit too much time fantasizing. So get out of your head, put things on paper. But if it's in regards again to a coworker, as I was kind of picking that up, or somebody that you were trying to build or work with, you can't be so withdrawn and uptight. You have to learn how to be a little bit more vulnerable. That's the thing. Sometimes Pisces can hold back what they're feeling emotionally, especially because Pisces aren't known to be very confrontational. Like, it takes a lot of course, built up anger and that resentment that built up before it explodes, and then it's a little too late, again with this Tower card. So you have to learn how to express what's going on in the moment as it's happening, so that your voice is also heard, so that compromises can be made, right? And you don't feel like you're always getting the short end of the stick. You're going to have to kind of let go of those types of behavior patterns and move forward, right? Be able to speak your mind. And don't have a fear of being able to speak your mind, right? You're going to attract the right people by doing so. If you've been working for a while and you are afraid to ask for the things that you know that you deserve, like if you feel like you're at a point where you've proven yourself enough to get that raise or that promotion, just go forth and ask for it anyway. Asking you shall receive, because coming into the end of the month with, you know, energies that you can be moving into, things that you can further be expecting. We have the Nine of Pentacles with the Ten of Cups and the Nine of Cups and the Emperor card. So ask and you shall receive what you actually deserve. Or if your boss, coworker, manager, however it plays out for you, if you're still working in corporate, if they do not want to give you what you are deserving of, know that you can move forward. In walking away, right, you will come into a job, especially if you decide to work for yourself, you will be making 10 times the salary that you could have ever made at that job. I hope that made sense. Just overall, there's a wish fulfillment when you put your foot down and you decide that you are no longer going to settle for less than what you deserve. There's a wish fulfillment there, and not just in matters of your finances and your work life, right? If you don't see that the policies are going to change, or the way that you're being treated is going to change, you will move forward. But as long as you express that, maybe the people that you've been working with, that's just their behavior pattern as well that they need to overcome and mature out of. So maybe they don't understand how it's coming across to other people. Just express that to them as well. They may be behaving subconsciously. You know, after a while we turn into robots if it's not monitored. Our own behavior is not monitored. We can tend to do things and behave in ways that of course we wouldn't appreciate, but we don't understand that other people don't appreciate it because nobody speaks up. So if that's been the case, express that and things will change for the better and work. But if not, and it's more raise related and they're not willing to give you the money that you deserve for your skill set and your time that you put in as well as your effort, then move forward into something else that's going to generate more success than you could get from that job, right? If they say no, don't take it as a loss. That means that something better is out there for you. It's time for you to move forward, essentially, right? In matters of the heart, if somebody's been manipulative, they've been trying to like hold back again with expressing their love or committing to you, there's going to be some changes in their behavior as well as yours. You're going to speak your mind. A closed mouth does not get fed. You will have the courage to get whatever's been on your chest off, and it will either be well received or it won't. At the end of the day, you'll have the answers that you need to move forward. And maybe that is the lesson, that you guys need to speak up more, right? We all do, because I have my ways where sometimes I don't necessarily say all that is really on my mind. I may not speak in complete sentences, and I'm like, because I'm intuitive and I'm a highly sensitive person, I kind of say some things that I'm expecting you to understand like where I'm going with it, but not everybody is like you or like us, right? So you just need to be able to be more upfront and be more assertive with the things that you want, and know that in doing that you can ascend to a higher level in development, and you can stop repeating these cycles where you are involved with people platonically, business oriented, romantically, who don't really appreciate your worth. And as you do that, you are able to attract the very things, because the Page of Wands is underneath that you so deserve, and that you've been asking for, that you've been praying for, and that can manifest into your life at an easier rate. So I hope this resonated with you guys. If it did, definitely give me a thumbs up. Share this video with your friends and family as well. Help somebody else that may be in need. And subscribe. I will talk to you guys in June.